All right, Bobby, you're our intro guy.
Today is a special day, and today is a podcast where we talk about that special day. I'm Bobby Parker.
And I'm Joey Nickel.
Welcome to Today Is.
All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're back at the original room. We're back in the very first room that we recorded in. Sorry, you don't get headphones today.
That
Bobby.
is okay. I should bring my own.
Yeah, I let my son, he went to a coin show.
Okay.
My middle child is volunteering at a coin show. I put volunteering in quotes because he makes more money at the coin show than I have ever made in 1 week.
Yeah, I remember him volunteering before and remembering that he should probably set up a 401k.
Yes, it's pretty crazy. I mean, he makes no money at all. He doesn't make money.
No.
In case anybody from the IRS is listening.
Yeah, he's gaining experience.
Yes.
And goodwill, and that is non-taxable and non-fungible in any way. That's my understanding of it.
He works this coin show every year. My oldest son usually does too. He worked yesterday, but he's going to a youth camp today until Saturday.
Okay.
But they do it twice a year. They have a January one, they have a July one, and it's a lot of fun. My father-in-law is on the board for the Florida United Numismatists. Yes, that acronym is fun. Which
Absolutely.
is the most ironic acronym for numismatists. I don't know. They were able to nail that down. They were able to nail it down, call it fun.
And they should.
So there is a fun convention twice a year. They do them. They do them in January and July every year. And then there's some independent ones that my father-in-law goes to sometimes. But my father-in-law's been into coin collecting for a long time, for many years, many decades.
I would love to just see the advertisement. Hey, this weekend we're having a fun convention.
Yeah.
And they should just have that with no other descriptions.
Yep.
Maybe some pictures of kids having fun.
Yeah.
And then advertise that and see who shows up.
Yeah.
I think that is what they should do. So that kids learn how enjoyable numismatizing is.
Now, I will say this. I have gotten into coin collecting a little bit, and I know more than the average person who's not a coin collector. My sons know more than I do because they work the convention every year,
right?
And they hang out with Grandpa, and Grandpa's really into it. So there is some stuff. There is some stuff from like this is kind of fun. This is a little bit fun, but I don't know that I would label an entire organization as fun when it comes to coin collecting. I mean, just saying the name isn't fun. Numismatist?
I think that is the most fun part of it for
Yeah.
people with speech impediments like me. Numismatist.
My famously coin collecting father-in-law does not seem to care that his only son-in-law has a coin for a name. He does not care about that. Whenever I go to the coin show, I try to collect nickels from my birth year.
Right.
Because it is a rare nickel, which is weird. 1993.
Why is that?
No,
rare
it's
nickel?
a rare year because they only minted one.
They only minted one nickel.
One nickel the entire year. Yeah, it's crazy. No, at certain years they only minted one set. So like they usually will do multiple mintings throughout the year. And they only did one minting the year I was born.
Oh, okay.
Also, there's other years that they've done that with, but because of that, it's hard to get like a roll of nickels with my year. So like you can go to a coin show or go online and order like a roll of nickels from your birth year. But with mine, it's hard. I haven't been able to find that. It's hard to find. Or if I do find it, they want to charge a lot of money for it, even though they're not valuable.
Right.
They're just hard to collect. So like. You can't say that the nickels themselves have gained in value. They're still face value nickels, unlike certain coins where it's like this coin you could technically spend it, I guess, but it's like this coin is more valuable than its face value.
Right. Usually like a misstamp or an incredibly
a
rare
misstamp or a rare coin that's an incredibly rare coin will be more valuable than its face value. These nickels are not, but they're just they're harder to collect or harder to find so to get in bulk. So every time I try to get bulk amount of these nickels, they always want to charge me more than face value for them. Sometimes you can go to like a bank and get a roll of nickels. Like you can go and get a roll of like current, like recent nickels. Like you could probably go get a roll of 2025 nickels at the bank, and they'll give you a roll of just 2025s. But
that's not a good year. I don't like the 2025 nickels. I think that they taste slightly off.
Yeah.
A
lot of people had that complaint.
Yeah.
A lot of people had that complaint.
I don't know what they did with the metal mixing, but the flavor's not there that year.
Yeah.
That's a really odd comment.
Now, one thing I do have is I have full sets of my birth year. I have 2 full sets of my birth year of all the coins from my birth year that are proofs. They're proof sets.
Okay.
Proof sets are double stamped.
Okay.
And not circulated. So now you could still spend them, but they are technically worth more than face value because they're not circulated.
Right.
So proof sets look nicer because they stamp them twice so that it gets in deeper into the coin.
Okay.
So when you look at it, it's going to be the art on it is going to be much deeper than a normal coin. So I do have 2 proof sets from my birth year that are nice and pristine in sealed packages.
Nice. I have like coins from my birth year that are on, they're on a display and they're shiny, and I don't know anything about them other than they're from my birth year.
Yeah.
So, hey, go. Maybe I'm going to pull them up because this sounds like a lot of fun. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Yeah, I could see me getting into coin collecting. I actually think it is interesting. I've just avoided it.
I feel like that's a hard hobby to get into when you're in your 30s and 40s. I think it's a hobby you get into when you're 60 or in your 50s. Or you get into it when you're 12. You know what I mean? Like it's the kind of hobby you've done your entire life. You started when you were a kid, or you get into it when you're in your late 50s.
Okay.
I think that's a tough one to get into in your 30s and 40s.
Well, I am, yeah.
But
I don't know how I feel about this.
But doesn't it sound weird for a 30-year-old to be like, "Oh yeah, I just got into coin collecting." Like, doesn't that
like in this day and age, I would commend that person for not being on TikTok all day.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's like it's just such a. I just don't think that like that's an attention span thing that I don't think a 30-year-old has the capacity for.
Right.
A normal 30-year-old at least.
But then again, they're all in most. I say they're all like I'm pointing out like so many people in that age group enjoy like collecting things like
that's true.
Like there's the comic books are still big. Cards
true.
are
Comic books, Pokemon cards.
Big.
Yeah, that's true.
So it like the
collecting aspect of it.
Yeah, and
I just feel like it's just one of those things you get into early, but part of the collector mindset of the 30s and 40s people is that they started when they were kids, though.
Right, but also like it seems like one of those things where people are gonna like, hey, this is kind of like an old fashioned. It's kind of like kitschy. It's kind of
that's true. That is a thing now. Like people like to do things that are old. Like you know, especially like certain demographics are definitely like that. Will enjoy the. What's the word? Yeah, kitschy or like the. It is something I could see a 30-year-old getting into it because because it's unique.
Yes, like so. So my stepdaughter, she is in her late 20s at this point. Geez, Pete, that feels weird to say. She's 26, but she is like super into like calligraphy. She spends time like practicing. Like she has a small business where she like does like calligraphy, like invitations and signs for people. And it's beautiful, but I'm like, this is such an old-fashioned kind of thing to be into, but I'm like, it's kind of cool. And she has like a lot of decorations that are like that I feel are old-fashioned in that sense. So I'm like, yeah, maybe.
There's a league there are leagues all over the place that play baseball from the year it was invented, from the year that the first professional baseball league was put together.
Wow.
Have you heard about this?
I've seen a Conan O'Brien thing.
Oh, that's right. Recently there was a guy on Conan O'Brien talking about it, right? Yeah.
Well, that in Conan O'Brien.
Well, Conan O'Brien did yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Conan
way
O'Brien
back when.
did it. Yeah,
yes.
he played in a game of one of those leagues. Maybe that's why I heard about it. That could have been where I heard about it. That was a few years ago. That was when he was still doing the show, right?
Yeah, he still had his I think his original
show.
When he did
but that they've had those leagues around for a few years. But yeah, it's very interesting. I almost want to do it just because it sounds interesting to play baseball differently than I play it now.
Right, which is at all.
Yeah, yeah. Besides on the Xbox,
yes.
Besides MLB The Show,
yeah. But I would be interested in that because my body would be considered highly athletic at that time.
Yeah, right. It's like I'm going for the Babe Ruth body.
Yes.
But yeah, the ball is a little bit smaller.
Okay.
The glove is basically like a bicycle glove. Like it's not. Like I think it's even fingerless. Like it's a fingerless leather glove. That's all it is.
Okay.
Like you don't have a mitt. Like there's not much padding on that catch.
Right.
And then what was the other big thing? It was like, and it's 7 balls.
7 balls
to a walk.
Okay.
Instead of 4, so it's a lot harder for batters. Like batting, hitting is harder, but that's harder. But I mean, I don't know how the pitchers are because they're modern day people pitching,
right.
But I know back then the pitches were not as fast as they are now.
Right. Well, and I suspect that wearing like a full wool suit with suspenders does not make athletics easier.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And it's interesting. I've seen a couple of these leagues play, and it's kind of fun to watch, and the bases are smaller, I think, too, which makes it a little harder to run the bases.
Okay.
I do think it is a more difficult game that's been set up. However, the athleticism of comparing professional baseball then to now, the athleticism makes our modern game more difficult. Just because everybody's more athletic.
Yes.
And everybody is athletic.
So yeah,
and not just a dock worker or something,
right.
or a blue collar guy going,
So I will say, as interested as I am in it, I also very much dislike the guys who play softball nowadays. Because I've known people in softball leagues, and they are usually people I dislike.
Yeah, softball leagues, it depends on the league.
Yeah.
You gotta like your experience in a softball league really is dependent on the type of league you're in.
Yes. It's a bunch of people who are either ex-jocks who are just like, hey, this is the only time I've ever mattered in my life, and I'm recapturing
and I'm trying to recapture it. Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, I wasn't a jock in high school, but I really strove to be one.
Yeah.
And
this
now,
is my chance.
Yeah. This is
now that I grew
chance.
a little bit.
Yes.
Now that I hit puberty after high school.
Yeah, and I don't mind like people wanting to capture that athletic glory, but the mindset is usually just very
those leagues
people.
can be, for guys like us, that those leagues can be a little annoying.
Yeah.
But I will say a good actual recreational softball league with like coworkers, that kind of thing.
Oh.
I think it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. We did a comedian softball team a few years back, and joined a league, and it was it was the whole league was like this. They were all just like coworkers or families or whatever. It wasn't there were no real jocks on any of the teams. Like it was all pretty fun and friendly. I just enjoy playing baseball. Like I enjoy playing or softball, and I'll play with my family. Sometimes we'll go out with my brother-in-law's family and everything, and we'll play softball. And he's got a pitching machine too, so we'll just go through and just do batting practice even with a bucket of balls.
The last time I really played, this was. Wow, it was a while ago, but it was a church league, and I've
done a couple of those too.
Yeah. I had fun until we had somebody come to the church who was a former. He had a cup of coffee in the NFL. He was a successful college player, football. And spent like
he saw himself as a professional athlete.
He's like, yeah, I didn't make it, but I'm definitely a much better athlete than everyone here.
Right.
And it's one thing to know that. It's another thing to tell everyone
to talk
that
about it
all the time.
Right.
And,
just because it's true doesn't mean you got to say it.
Right. And his attitude. And everyone else trying to step up to be on that same level. I'm like, man.
And his name was?
I forget.
He's probably dead or in prison by now.
Most likely, he was in the NFL.
He probably died of pugilist dementia at this point.
Yes. He played at Georgia, and he was in the training camp for the Chargers at some point. Like this was probably 15, 20 years ago now. So
I will say that when we played on the comedian softball league, or the team, and it was I think we just called ourselves the Jacksonville Comedians.
Right. Nice. Okay.
Which was kind of funny. And we had tie-dye jerseys, which we were the only team to have tie-dye jerseys, which also added to the non-athleticism aspect of it. Like having tie-dye jerseys is not a big sign you're up against a powerhouse team. But we had a few people on the team that had played that were played in high school or whatever, were kind of athletes. I was one of those people that had played, so I'm not pretending like we had good players on the team. I'm just saying I knew how to play, and I can still hit because I'm still strong.
Right.
But it's just I better hit it really far, or I'm not going to be very good at the base running. Like I got to hit it real far to get a good base on that one. And I was good at stopping the ball. Like if a ball came my direction, it was not getting past me. It was just the getting it to the first base or getting it to like throwing it to the base. That was the the transfer.
This is the one thing I've always felt emasculated about. I do not throw well. I've
always, here's the problem. I don't throw well anymore. And I did when I was in high school. I did when I was in college. I played a little baseball in college. I just did I did the fall camp at BYU, my first year at BYU, and never did it after that. And, I wasn't good enough to stay on.
Right.
But and I felt like I could throw. Like I could throw from center field. Well, I threw from center field one time to not like at the fence, but I threw all the way to home. Like I didn't use a cutoff. Like I threw home and I threw it so unexpectedly well that it stopped the runner from running home, and I prevented a score. We didn't get the out because he didn't even make it there. But so. I had that in me at one point to be able to throw that well, and I probably could throw a ball and in the high 80s, probably if I were to pitch it, regularly. If I worked on it, I maybe could have gotten to the 90s. So, but now I am not good at throwing, and it is very awkward. And now the plus about softball is as opposed to baseball is the bases are half the distance to each other.
Ooh, I did not realize
Yeah,
that.
softball is a way smaller diamond than baseball.
Okay.
So you can throw it bad, and it's not that bad. Just
Okay.
don't throw it way off. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
as long as it's like you don't have to be a good thrower to get it to the base. My problem was the hand-eye coordination of the transfer from stopping the ball to getting it into throwing position.
Right.
I was so much slower at that than I was when I was younger. Like, you know, in my now that I'm in my late 20s.
Yes.
Like
Yeah. It's tough being in my early 30s.
No, it's so much slower. That transfer to the ball from ball to throw is so much slower now than it used to be, and just my flexibility, like, you know, just like having to bend over and get the ball, stopping the ball took all of my energy, and now I gotta throw that ball. But we did get Jeff Zenasek,
Okay.
Jeff Zenasek, for the audience at home. I don't think we've mentioned him before on the podcast. Used to be a staple of the Jacksonville comedy scene, but now lives in L.A., so he doesn't get talked about very much around here.
Right.
6'7", big, tall, giant of a man. And this is what, as somebody who has run several softball teams and has won a championship in softball, which is not a huge accomplishment, but it is a lot of fun. I always put the tallest guy at shortstop if he can play.
Right,
If he's just tall and can. Most tall guys played some sort of sport, so most tall guys can play.
And Jeff was
Jeff was a very good tennis player.
Yes, he had professional.
He was
level,
a semi-professional tennis player. Was very, very close to being a professional tennis player, and was and at the time was a tennis teacher still, like was an instructor.
Yes.
So like was very good, very athletic guy.
Yeah. Good going side to side.
Yes.
Yes.
And so I every time there's a tall guy on the team that has any ounce of athleticism, I throw him at shortstop, because almost every line drive in softball is hit over the shortstop. It's either to the shortstop or above the shortstop head. And if you have a tall shortstop, that he didn't let any balls get past him. He could jump up and get his vertical was insane. So like nothing was getting past him.
Yeah.
So we won every game he played in. He didn't play in them all because at the time he was in the middle of kind of moving out to L.A.
Right.
So he only played in a few of the games. But every game he played in, we won because nobody could hit a line drive and for a base hit in that.
Now,
when he played.
I just want to point this out. I believe that he will be at the Asheville Comedy Festival when.
Oh, is he going to be in Asheville?
Yeah.
That's one of his regulars. He actually got into Asheville years ago.
Okay.
Back when it was called something we won't say on this podcast.
Okay.
But he was one of the early guys to get in there, and so any year he wants to do it, they pretty much let him come. They pretty much and he's or they invite him to come. And he actually I remember him telling me about getting into it, and it was a fun experience, and I've always wanted to do it. Ever since he told me about it, I've only applied a couple times,
right?
Because it's a lot of times not at a good time for me, because
Yes.
it always seems to be at the end of summer.
Yes,
which is a tough time for me to go out of town.
Yeah, and the only reason I know that is because Wes Johnson, our good friend, we're doing a show with him, is in it, and so Wes had the splash page up, and I was
and Jeff's name was on there.
Yeah, I was just looking at names. I'm like, oh, I know this person. I'm like, oh, Jeff, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, Jeff likes to do that one every year, or as much as he can. And Jeff's a good comic. Look him up, Jeff Zenasek. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. No, I don't know. I don't know how to spell it, actually. It probably is. It pretty much is, right?
Zenisek.
Yeah, is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, so look him up if you want to. He's a very funny dude. I've had him, I've booked him on a lot of shows over the years that I've produced. I've, the web series I did, the Comedy Super Friends web series, he would do segments for me for that web series.
He did improv with Mad Calford for a short period.
Oh, that's right. He did do improv for a while.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that was a fun thing to do. Your air conditioning's turning on.
Why did my AC turn on? Why did that
be
AC turn
because it decided it needed to. I'm not sure why, but it decided to. You have recently gotten an AC upgrade. You've gotten a new air conditioner that seems to be working, and your house is nice and cool. You had temporary AC, and that is what just seemed to have kicked on for no reason. Probably on a timer or just in something here where it was a little bit. Just it something triggered it. We've got it turned off, but we're ready to go. One of the things that I remember about Jeff Zinasek the most was we did a Mad Cowford show, and he was a bear, and I wanted to hug the bear, and the bear mauled me.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry about that. I turned off the AC. I don't know why that turned on. Like a ghost turned that AC on. So our AC broke. I think, did I talk about it on the last podcast? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Or were we here? Were we here at the last podcast, or did we record it at your place?
We were here.
No, I think we recorded the last one at your place.
Okay.
So I think it broke.
It's all.
I don't know.
It's all.
All I remember
together.
is that we recorded the podcast here, and then the next day the AC broke. So
it was obviously my fault.
It couldn't handle the AC. Couldn't handle having you in the house.
Man, I'm one hot man.
No, our AC was 23 years old, which is long. That is a very long time to have an AC.
That is.
We had a train, which is like the best brand you can get apparently, and it lasted a long time. There were no signs that it was going out. It just stopped working that one morning, and we went to my in-law. Luckily, I had a window AC unit in the garage,
right,
that I then put out here, and we all huddled around for a while we were trying to figure out what to do.
So I'm going to tell you the horror story that happened. I had people over at my house on the 4th of July. I spent. I went out that morning. Yeah, was working outside, making ribs. So all day thing. People started showing up around 4 o'clock. Dinner at 5, and my wife's like, "Why is it warm in here?" And I'm like, I haven't noticed because I've been going in and out. But yeah, this is warmer than we usually have it. And we got there, and the temperature just kept on rising in the house.
Yeah.
The air conditioner wasn't working. We couldn't figure it out. But it was also the 4th of July was an extremely hot, humid day.
We felt the same way. The same thing was happening to us, and we kept thinking like, well, it is a really hot day. And I think we were doing yard work that day, and we're like, well, I think the door was just open too long, and the AC's having trouble keeping up. But the temperature just kept rising and rising and rising.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, I don't think that's it. After a while, people left. It wasn't uncomfortable. It was just warm enough to where we noticed it. And then that night everything kind of reset. I think it was just overstressed.
Really?
That day.
So it was just that.
I think
That's
so
crazy.
because it's been fine since. I've double checked all the maintenance stuff that I know to do.
Yeah, I went as far as I could go with my knowledge of AC units.
Yeah, it terrified me. I'm like, I don't have the money to do this again.
Right? Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, we Tuesday of this week they installed the new AC unit. We got another train.
Okay.
So we plan on being in this house a long time. Even if we end up somehow moving from this house, we'll probably still keep it as a rental. So I don't see us selling this house ever.
Right.
I mean, So we knew we wanted something that was going to stay a long time. So we got another train. Hopefully, it lasts another 20 years.
Yeah, that would be the ideal.
And we went directly with a train dealer. Like we went with somebody who's a train. Packer, did you find some clothes? Okay. My son had a late night, I think, and I slept in today. So he just woke up and is trying to find some clothes to wear. He did not know we had house guests. You found some clothes? Very good.
My son, he will get in the shower, and then come out of the shower, and he'll walk out in the living room and say, "I don't have any clothes to put on." I'm like, why did you not think of that before you went into the shower?
Why did you think of that before you were forced to change your clothes?
Yeah, you knew what was going on here. You could have pre-planned this. Like you, I don't understand that. Now I understand waking up and being, oh, okay, I wasn't aware of that. Plus, there's a little age difference here.
That there was a person here? Yes. Well, you were asleep. Did you go to sleep? What time did you go to sleep last night?
Midnight.
Did you fall asleep at John's house at all?
Huh? No.
You didn't fall asleep at John's house?
I couldn't.
You didn't go to sleep at midnight. Mom picked you up at like 10:30.
She picked me up at 11:30.
11:30?
Yeah.
I thought she picked you up at 10:30. But you couldn't go to sleep at John's house?
Yeah, because John was playing video games on the Xbox.
Oh, okay.
And I was sleeping on the couch.
And so you were sleeping on the couch?
So you were sleeping? I thought you said you weren't sleeping.
No. I was trying to sleep on the couch.
Oh, because you just said you were sleeping on the couch a moment ago. I'm catching some inconsistencies here.
No.
I am.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yep.
Well, let's go and talk about today's topic. Oh wait, I forgot something. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm the special guest now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm getting a buzzing sound. That's not good.
Okay. I don't like buzzing sounds. Is it coming anywhere from me?
Pick up your phone real quick. No, that's not it.
Oh, thank God. Makes me feel better. Okay.
Check. It is your phone. Or I mean, it is your microphone.
It is my microphone.
It's gone now. What'd you do just now?
I'm holding this a little bit tighter.
Oh, maybe it's the microphone.
Let me try.
No, Packer. Push that in a little bit. Okay, now let go. Okay, it's okay now.
Okay.
I guess I should keep the headphones on. Sorry about that. I don't know how long the buzzing sound lasted. That's never happened before.
There's a ghost in the machine. He's somewhere in the house. He's turning the AC on. He's
yeah, I don't like that.
He's buzzing.
Me.
You're the ghost in the machine?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
All right, we forgot about a segment. Butt Watch 2026.
Oh, man. It has been a rough week. I have had a re-flare of the old Fisher, and it's not enjoyable. I am trying to remain hydrated. I drink several of these a day. Not necessarily this brand. These were just on sale, but I drink probably 3 or 4 liters of water a day to stay hydrated.
Okay.
And it's the days where I have to have a BM. I'm usually miserable the rest of the day. It's rough. Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not enjoyable.
But you don't need to go to the doctor. You've just been trying to take care of it on your own. Get through it on your own.
I'm trying. I was.
What do you call this? A flare up?
I guess
Why does it get bad sometimes and get better sometimes?
I don't know. Like I was doing great up until recently, and
you're trying to avoid surgery.
I'm trying to avoid surgery, and the other alternative is a shot of Botox down there.
Oh, right.
Which I also want to avoid.
It's going to look great afterwards.
Yeah, like my smile will be immediate and full.
Yeah,
I'm trying to avoid this. I'm thinking that I might go on an all liquid diet for like 2 or 3 weeks here in the near future,
just to try to flush it out.
Yeah, just to try to promote the healing and whatnot.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's not bad because I don't get as hungry as I used to.
Right,
But
yeah, that's true.
I enjoy a lot of food. I not a lot, but I enjoy the social aspect of eating with
Right.
my family and
Yeah.
things like that, and it'll definitely put a damper on that. So, but yeah, it's okay. I don't plan on doing anything drastic before our big show. So,
Anyway, that was Butt Watch 2026. Speaking of food, well, we do have a food episode.
we do have a food episode.
Today's
Yes.
episode is National French Fry Day.
National French Fry Day.
You know what? It is a Saturday, which is kind of funny. They should make it should be like Taco Tuesday, where they
Yes.
try to make it only a Tuesday. Yes, Packer.
This should be
You're
on a
getting
Friday.
buzzy again. Oh wait, hold on. Let go for a second. Let go of everything. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I think that helps actually.
Okay.
Packer, Packer, what is your favorite restaurant to get French fries at? Where do your favorite French fries come from?
Chick-fil-A, I like because they look like it's good because they put not too much salt, not too much whatever it is, and they make it look like those things. And I
Waffles.
like it. Yeah,
So you like the waffle fries from Chick-fil-A?
yeah,
That's your favorite French fry?
yeah.
I do like waffle fries from Chick-fil-A.
Also because they're big and they have like the bread.
Yeah, they are big, and I will say my favorite thing about Chick-fil-A is the Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, I feel like I just want anything to be a conduit to get that sauce into my mouth, and waffle fries are the perfect thing for that.
So I'm not a huge fan of fries in general, but they are a wonderful conveyance for all the wonderful toppings and sauces. That's how I've.
They are great for putting things on or dipping into things.
Yes.
I don't really have anything. Well, I don't really like the Chick-fil-A sauce because I'm just not really a sauce guy. I don't like to dip stuff. I like to just pour it on.
Yeah, you're not really a sauce guy. What's your favorite way to eat French fries besides... Well, what's your favorite way to eat French fries besides just eating them plain, which you probably don't even like?
I don't except for a good sweet potato fry.
Sweet potato fries are
just by
different.
itself. Yeah,
Sweet potato fries are a very different thing, but I do love sweet potato
Oh
fries.
yeah, they're
You know who used to have used to have, because they're not there anymore. I don't know if they even exist. You know Sloppy Joe's, the restaurant?
like down in Key West.
So there's two Sloppy Joes, and there is one that is original to Key West, and I think maybe they have a couple other locations, but it's like the original Sloppy Joes. Then there's another Sloppy Joe's in Key West.
Okay.
That's a separate franchise. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this was allowed. I guess the original franchise never trademarked it, maybe, or maybe you can't trademark Sloppy Joe's because it's the name Sloppy Joe's.
Yeah.
Maybe it's public domain because it's like trademarking a restaurant called Hamburger. It's like,
we've got bologna sandwich.
yeah. Or like you can't trademark a place called Cheeseburger.
Right, right.
So maybe that's why, but so maybe that's why there's two of them. But there was, I don't know which one but there is a franchise that there was one in Daytona Beach, and there was one in like South Florida, like in Fort Lauderdale area, and I think there was one like in Tampa. Like it was just kind of, they had them all over in Florida. I don't know which franchise it was. I don't know if it was the original one or not, but it was, every time we went to Daytona, we would go to this Sloppy Joe's,
Right.
and they had sweet potato tater tots,
Okay.
and they were phenomenal.
That sounds good.
I think, in my opinion, it was. I don't like tater tots. I don't like normal tater tots. I'm not a big tater tot fan. In fact, every time I've eaten a tater tot that in a like, you ever gotten tachos?
Yes.
Like I every time I like tachos. I like tater tots with like pulled pork on them and then cheese and stuff. They're made like nachos.
Right.
But every time I have them, I get sick because there's so much oil and fried, and it's just, you get a chip, you get a tortilla chip. It is fried, but it's not as much as as a tater tot.
It's very small.
It's a very small amount of fried starch, whereas tater tots, that's a big amount. That's a lot of bigly amount of fried.
Bigly.
Fried
bigly.
starch. So that always does not go well with my stomach. I love them, but I can't. I've only had them like twice.
Right.
But these. So I don't even. Other than that, I don't like regular tater tots. But these sweet potato tots, amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
They were really good, and they dusted them with cinnamon and sugar, just a little bit, not a lot, and then they came with a cinnamon dipping sauce.
Oh, that sounds.
And it was phenomenal.
I would have probably avoided the cinnamon dipping sauce because it's almost. It sounds like too much, but I'd have to be there to try it.
It was like a cinnamon caramel dipping sauce, and man, they were so good. These sweet potato tots.
So one thing like French fry wise, I remember this from back when I was in high school, and it was before Pulp Fiction came out, the movie, and a friend of mine and his sister are like, hey, we eat French fries with mayonnaise because it's a cool European thing.
I've heard about that.
And
they drown their French fries in mayonnaise.
And they wouldn't just like pour it on the
which sounds
French
like
fries.
an American thing, by the way.
Right.
Like that sounds like it sounds like French people coming to America and being like, they put mayonnaise on everything here, but it's a European thing to put mayonnaise on French fries.
Yeah, and so they didn't just cover the fries with mayonnaise. They get like just a little blob of mayonnaise on the side and kind of dip it into it. And I tried it. I'm like, that's not bad. It's so I don't mind that, but I try to avoid fries. It's just even before I lost weight, I'm like I didn't.
Listen, I'm sensing there's a theme in this podcast. What kind of fat guy are you?
Yeah.
Every time I bring up something, like I feel like, okay, it happened recently with ice cream soda day.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't really like ice cream sodas. It's
so
like,
hey, the absolute best French fry thing I ever did, and this is what it was called in Western Pennsylvania. I know it has a very different name in Canada. Gravy cheese fries.
Poutine, yeah. Poutine's great. I love poutine.
It was poutine up there in Western Pennsylvania where I went to college.
It's not just French fries with gravy. It's French fries with gravy and cheese curds, right? Or is there a discrepancy on that?
So this was more diner level. So in Western Pennsylvania, it was French fries, gravy, and usually like cheddar cheese, like shredded cheddar.
Oh, so not cheese curds.
Not cheese curds.
But they usually do cheese curds, right? Like that's the Canadian.
Poutine is traditionally cheese
curds.
Yes.
See, and here's the thing: I don't really, and it's brown gravy, right? It's not white gravy. That would be weird.
Brown gravy, yes.
I actually don't like brown gravy normally. Like when I eat mashed potatoes, I don't put gravy on them. And I think it's a texture thing for me. Like gravy is always so gelatinous, and putting it on mashed potatoes, which are mushy, that combination, I hate it. Like whenever I have the gravy and mashed potatoes, although I take that back, I like white gravy on mashed potatoes, but brown gravy for some reason on mashed potatoes, I don't like it. But I do like poutine. I do like French fries and cheese curds. Now, we used to have a really good show at a really good place called Barley and Pie.
Okay.
R.I.P. Barley and Pie.
Dead or in prison.
Dead or in prison. You did the first show we did there, I'm pretty sure.
I did one of the first shows,
I think it was the first.
Okay.
And, because I think it was like you, me, Patrick, and J-Paw, I want to say, on that first show.
man, I've done so many shows. I don't know.
Anyway, we did that show, and then I think I had you do a guest set another time.
Yeah, I was there a couple other
I think
times.
we almost hit a year with that show. We were pretty close to a year with that show, or maybe we just barely got over a year, and then they closed down, which was sad. But they had a poutine that was really good. They had, and again, I don't like tater tots, but they did a tater tot poutine. It was tater tots, cheese curds, like fried cheese curds,
Right.
And then mushroom gravy.
Okay.
And it was so good. It was very good. I used to get that. Oh, and I think and cheese. I think it was like mushroom gravy and then cheese on top, and then shredded something on top, and it was very good.
So there are different kinds of French fries. Like we've already talked about waffle fries, and there's like shoestring fries, crinkle fries, steak fries.
Steak fries, the only steak fries I like, and I'll eat them if they come, if that's the only fries you got. I feel like they are good for dipping.
Yeah.
Because they're nice and wide, so you got a good dip on them. So if you have a good sauce, that's great for steak fries. But I feel like the only steak fries I like are Red Robin steak fries,
I don't even think I've ever had those.
and they are bottomless.
Okay.
Yeah, you get as many as you want. Or if you get fries with your burger, they'll keep bringing you fries.
I've been to Red Robin. I don't think we've ever ordered
Yum.
steak fries.
Red Robin, yum.
Yum.
But yeah, even if they come with your burger, they're still bottomless, and they season them very well. I like
Okay.
them, and then they have dipping sauces, so you can get the Red Robin sauce, or you can get honey mustard or whatever. They have good sauces there, so I will say they are good for that. But as a general rule, I'm not like I would never put I would never choose steak fries if I have a choice.
Yeah, I'm very indifferent as steak fries. Yeah, I would not choose that. If it came with a meal, I'd probably have one or two just to try them.
Crinkle cut I don't like at restaurants, but crinkle cut if you're at home, crinkle cut at least you're guaranteed to get a crispy fry. A crinkle cut is great for home frozen fries because you're going to get a crispy fry then.
Yeah,
Because the little edges get crispy.
yeah. Like I will say when I go out to dinner with anywhere and I order something and it's like, hey, it comes with fries. Is that okay? My usual answer is no. Can I have something else? And
By the way, I want to point out when I said we should do French Fry Day, you didn't say I hate French fries. Like you weren't
I don't hate them.
I thought
they're just not my first
and I'm sure you
choice.
brought it up before, but the last time we talked about French fries was probably over a year ago because probably on Fast Food Day,
Right.
We talked about French fries, which was like our 5th episode ever. So that would have been way over a year ago. Probably a year and almost 2 years ago,
Right.
at this point. But so you probably said it and I forgot, and we weren't talking about French fries at the time. We were just talking about fast food, so I didn't remember. But Packer's got a mega stuffed Oreo that he made himself.
Yeah. All you gotta do is get 3 double stuffed Oreos, and then with one of them you gotta get a butter knife and scoop all the white stuff off of it, and then
It's called icing
icing off
or
of
just
it.
cream.
Off of it. Stop changing the name. And then next,
Stuffing.
Filling.
No more Oreos. That's enough Oreos for right now, okay? Did you eat any breakfast?
He's
go-
eating Oreos.
Go find some real food for breakfast. Don't eat that on the beanbag. Our beanbag we try to remain the beanbag food free.
We try to remain the beanbag food-free.
That wasn't a good sentence.
That was a phenomenal sentence. The syntax was spot on.
it was phenomenal.
Okay. Anyway, actually, you want to Google something for me real quick?
Sure.
Just Google what is the most popular French fry. Fast food. Say fast food French fry. I want to know what brand people like because I have something in mind. We already asked Packer. He said he likes Chick-fil-A. I want to see how in my opinion, the best fast food French fry I do like McDonald's a lot. If you're but the problem with McDonald's is they're very inconsistent. True. So I will if you get them fresh, they're so good. Fresh fries at McDonald's are amazing. But 30 seconds after you get those fries, if you don't eat them right away, they are not good. Like once they cool off, they're not very good.
Oh, all right. Do you want the answer here?
All right, what's the answer? Most popular fast food French fry.
Okay, it says McDonald's classic shoestring fries are widely considered the most popular and iconic fast food French fry in America.
Yeah, that would have been my guess. Yeah.
Other beloved fry styles that frequently compete for top rankings are Chick-fil-A, Arby's, Five Guys, and Wendy's.
Wendy's? I mean, they're the thick cut with sea salt, which is good, but I would not put Wendy's. I mean, they're not bad. When I get fries at Wendy's, I'm not like, ugh, like they're not bad. But I wouldn't put them. Those fries require a dip for me. Like I dip them in honey mustard. Whereas McDonald's, I don't have to dip them. You may disagree because you don't like fries that much.
So
you're un-American, so you hate French fries. That doesn't make any sense.
I
hate French people
fries.
so much.
I hate freedom fries. No, I like French fries. I will have one or two, but I don't want a lot more.
You don't need a lot.
Yeah.
I will say I get one order of fries from McDonald's, and I'm French fried out. I can't eat another. I can't just eat a bunch of French fries. I eat one order of fries. Sometimes even a large is too much for me because the starch gets so much in my mouth and stuff. It's like after a while, I'm just like, okay, I'm done eating these. It's laborious to eat fries sometimes.
And also, I wanted to say that if you don't dip your Wendy's fries in your
Frosty,
then you're
un-American.
a weirdo.
Yeah.
That's why you always got to do it. Do it.
Wendy's.
I know you're not doing it.
Okay. Wendy's fries are good for dipping in Frosties.
I don't like that at all.
You're a weirdo.
Not a fan of that.
As soon as you said it, you're like, that does not sound good to me.
I'm very much against that. No, thank you.
Listen, Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby. If you dip them in your Frosties and you have a chocolate Frosty, then you got yourself a nice chocolate
Gross.
French
You're ruining French fries that weren't great to start with and Frosty.
No, the whole thing of Frosties is to dip your French fries in them.
We're gonna agree to disagree.
There's literally a whole sign of someone dipping French fries into their Frosty.
Well, that sign is wrong.
All right. You know what?
You're a maniac.
All right. Some wild accusations coming from my 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I will say. So Arby's got on that list. Arby's, the curly fries.
Curly fries are
They're pretty good. Yeah. I do like curly fries, and the thing is like they're just fries cut in curly, but the seasoning they're always you can't. I have seen curly fries that aren't seasoned, but what's the point of that? Like, just get seasoned ones.
Yeah, I like seasoning on fries makes it like so different. Like I will have an order of fries from like Checkers or Rally's because they're so good.
I do love Checkers and I was just about to say I like McDonald's fries, but the Checkers fries are my favorite fast food fries.
Yeah.
That's probably the only place where I will order an order of fries because that's what I want. Yeah. Like where I'm just gonna get some fries through the drive-through. I will get just fries at McDonald's hey Packer, what are you doing? No.
I'm trying to make a flag.
Please don't do that right now. I will order fries at McDonald's if I have a coupon and I just want a snack.
Right.
It's like I haven't eaten all day. I'm on my way to a show. If I don't eat something, I'm gonna feel tired or whatever. I might drive through because I have a coupon for $2 large fries or something,
right.
And so then I'll order just fries. But Rally's and Checkers, they're good enough. I'll eat those on their own.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
very good fries.
Yes. Yeah, those are tasty. I don't go to that place very often. But yes, the fries there are fantastic.
And I think when you imagine curly fries, they're seasoned. Like,
Yeah.
if you're thinking of curly fries, I have seen them not seasoned, but it's like, I just can't. Every time I've thought of curly fries, they're seasoned.
it's usually at the really sad place at the fair.
Yeah, right.
It's like have curly fries and
then they're not
there's
seasoned.
there's nobody in line
Yeah.
because they have nothing to offer.
It's like, all right, I guess give me some ranch. I don't know, like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do with these? I could have just gotten regular fries.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you can get a bucket of cheese fries at the fair, which I like.
That sounds like a
Cheese fries.
Oh, okay.
a bucket of cheese fries. That sounds like. But I love cheese. Cheese and potatoes are
My
are
favorite
great.
way to have French fries, though,
Yeah.
like where I'm preparing the French fries and doing more than just eating French fries or dipping them, chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese fries.
I love chili cheese fries.
Depends on the chili.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But yes, I mean,
Have we talked?
Speaking,
I think we've talked about this. Because you like a specific kind of chili, right? Is that what it was?
I like if I'm just eating chili.
You like the all meat chili.
I prefer Texas style chili.
Yeah.
It doesn't have beans. Now I'm not anti bean. I love beans. As a matter of fact, I've
They're
had
magical fruit.
Yeah, they're fantastic. The more you eat, but yeah, it just I do prefer a just chili in general without beans. But on chili cheese fries, I believe you would go with a beanless chili.
Most of the time, if you're ordering at a restaurant, it's probably going to be beanless. But I make a chili, and I like that on fries. I do like my regular chili with beans. I put that on fries, and I gotta say, I prefer the nacho cheese when it comes to chili cheese fries.
Yeah, I'm gonna prefer like a grated or a cheddar.
To me, that
or
cheddar,
a Monterey
that
Jack.
cheddar's gonna solidify real quick. Is my problem with that Monterey Jack? I haven't tried that. That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe a pepper jack.
Ooh, pepper jack's very
Pepper jack
very
would be
tasty.
good.
Yeah,
Pepper jack cheese fries.
yeah.
That could be good.
Oh yeah.
'Cause pepper jack's a little creamier, so that's gonna melt a little better than cheddar.
Yeah.
That's my biggest problem with cheddar. I love cheddar cheese, but I hate melting it because it just doesn't melt well.
Yeah. You need to get a blend like
Yes.
yeah, like
You got to get something to move that to help it melt a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of putting cheddar on stuff and melting it. That's why, like, when I do chili cheese fries, and that's why I like the nacho cheese.
I'm just not a huge fan of
Also,
that.
not all nacho cheese is created equal.
No,
Like,
no, it's not.
there are definitely some gross nacho cheeses out
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
The nacho cheese you get when you get like the prepackaged nachos in the Lunchable container. Do you know what I'm talking about? When
yeah.
you go to like a cheap ballpark that's all they have.
Yeah.
It's like that nacho cheese is not good.
No.
Um,
And the crazy thing is, the flavor's usually okay, but the texture's
Texture's
just
always
so far off. And
it's like plasticky.
I don't think of myself much of like texture bothering
and the
me.
chips are never fresh or
no,
anything.
No, they're awful.
Yeah, but so like you go to a place that knows how to do nacho cheese. I like it. And the there are brands you can get from the store that are pretty good.
Yeah.
Or queso, like a white queso is good on fries. You ever had white queso on fries at a Mexican place?
I have not. I recently went to a Mexican place with a group of people, and I'm gonna order. It was like appetizers and drinks. We're doing like quick social get together thing. I'm gonna order this thing from the menu for the table. It sounded great. And I was so disappointed in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. It was queso flamido, because queso fire. I'm like, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
It was
right.
we're gonna get queso, and we're gonna have chorizo in it. I'm like, I'm a fan of both of these.
Queso and chorizo. That sounds great.
And it's like it's served with jalapenos. I'm like, I like jalapenos.
Jalapenos, queso, and chorizo. All sounds good so far.
And they brought it out in like this big like stone bowl, and like they poured some kind of alcohol on it, and they lit it on fire. I'm like, okay, that's
all
cool.
sounds great so far.
That's cool. They mix it together. I'm like, oh, okay, it looks good. And they put it down, and you tasted it. I'm like, this is not as good as your normal queso.
Really?
Somebody else had ordered just regular queso,
and it was better.
And it was so much better.
That's weird.
I
that sounds good though.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'm like, it was a different kind of cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese they
now
use.
The Greeks have a cheese that they've put on fire.
Oh yeah,
that's really good, and they flame that, and it doesn't melt, which it's not a good sign for your body, but it's delicious. It's really good. I forget what the cheese is called, but have you had this before?
I have.
It's so good.
As a matter of fact, this place we did this at used to be a Greek restaurant where they had that
flaming cheese.
Yeah.
It's very good. In fact, it's a cheese that my wife would refer to as squeaky cheese because when you eat it, you can hear it squeak.
Much like fresh cheese curds.
Much like fresh cheese curds, and it doesn't melt, which. But they've set it on fire, and it gets a nice singe on it when you get it. It's so good. That cheese is so good.
So I would like to point out that our French fry discussion has turned into cheese.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Which absolutely makes sense because French fries not as good as cheese.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd agree with that. Well, not all cheeses, but yeah. But when we're head-to-head, French fries, cheese is winning that tournament.
Cheese better win that one.
Cheese is winning that tournament.
Yeah.
All right, well, today, okay.
We've got some upcoming stuff.
We've got some upcoming shows, big shows coming up. We didn't even talk about the shows that we have done recently.
No,
but I guess we can talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah.
Listen, August 8th, I can't stress enough. Please buy tickets. You can get them at joeynickel.com. I've got it up. It's live. My ticket link is live on joeynickel.com. I created a Facebook event to try to get the word out there. Hopefully all my friends and family will see it. I know I've got several family members that have said that they're coming, but we could really use as many people as possible. Well, not as possible, but we really need about 150 people.
Yeah,
total.
I've
75 a night would be great.
75 a show.
A show, yes.
Yeah.
I keep saying that. 75 a show would be great. We've got 2 shows, August 8th at the Orange Park Community Theater. It is a great setup. We had a meeting this week with our camera people, with our video people, and I felt great. I felt like we were on a good track.
Yep.
Travis Santo is going to be our, I don't know what you call him, maybe director. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what we give him credit for. Producer, director.
Yeah. I don't know.
I kind of felt like I was the director in that meeting because I was telling them what I wanted, how I wanted the shots and stuff.
Right.
But he's going to be the one actually working the camera.
Right.
And I'm hiring him for his expertise in working the camera. Lead cinematographer, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm these terms are not.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
I went to film school, but
it is on your website. It's also on BobbyParkerComedy.com.
Also on BobbyParker.comedy.com. Wes has probably got it up on his website.
He should. Wes
Johnson. Please come to the show August 8th. Tickets are $20 exactly, even with fees.
Yes.
It's not too expensive. We tried to make it not too expensive. $20 exactly. Come to the show. 6:30 or 9 p.m. Please come to one of those shows, August 8th.
So this week, I am also going to be at Veterans United on Saturday, and I'm going to be at Kicker's Country Bar on Sunday. I'm doing shorter sets at both of those, so those are free shows. Come on out, get a sample, and then come to our big show on August 8th. That's that's my big ask.
July 23rd, I will be at the Comedy Corner in Venice. I feel good promoting that in the same breath as I'm promoting August 8th because I don't think anybody from Venice is coming up to Jacksonville to come see my special. If you want to, though, please do.
You're going to knock it out of the park, so all those people are going to want to come.
Hold on. July 23rd, I will be in Venice at the Comedy Corner. Please come to that. I'm headlining that show. I'm gonna do an hour.
Okay.
So you will see more stuff than if you come than when you come to my special, because I'm only doing a half hour at the special, or 25 minutes for the special.
Yep.
Here, buddy. Comedy Corner, July 30th. I will be at Dart Bar in Jacksonville, July 30th.
Okay.
Dart Bar at 10 p.m. in Jacksonville. And then August 8th, please come out. Today has been National French Fry Day.
Yes.
Go out and buy your favorite French fry. Let us know what your favorite fast food French fry is.
Yeah. Well, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Today is whatever we say it is, and you're here for it. See you tomorrow.
Usually we say our names.
Oh, yeah. I'm Joey Nickel.
I'm Bobby Parker.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Today
That feels
is
weird for
whatever
some
they
reason.
say it is, and we're here for it.